Good morning, students. So, yesterday we had discussed the summary of the chapter Taro's Reward. Okay, everything we had discussed about Taro and his family, his father's desire, his father's wish, and how he get fulfilled his father's wish. So, that was all about Taro and how he got the reward for his thoughtfulness. So, now in this video, we will discuss the question answers and some exercise also. So question number first is, why did Taro run in the direction of the stream? Why he run towards the stream? Because it was very unusual. It was very strange for him because he had never heard the particular sound in the forest. Never. So that is was very unusual. That is why he ran towards the particular stream. How did Taro's father show his happiness after drinking sake? So, sake, that particular Japanese drink, which was very expensive, and Taro's father wished for the sake, and when he got the particular drink, so he was very happy. After drinking, he showed his happiness by doing dancing at the middle of the floor. It shows that he was very happy and satisfied. Why did the waterfall give Taro sake and others water? So it is quite clear because of his thoughtfulness. He was very honest, he was very hardworking, and he was very caring towards his parents. So because of his thoughtfulness, the god of the particular waterfall happy with him. So the god reward him that the waterfall gave sake to Taro and gave normal water to other peoples. Why did the villager want to drown Taro? Because they were grow jealous. They became jealous of Taro because he got sake from the waterfall, and all of them got water from the water from the waterfall. That is why they become jealous, and they wanted to drown Taro. Why did the emperor reward Taro? So, after hearing the whole incident about the waterfall and how a man got sake from the waterfall for his thoughtfulness, so that is why the emperor, rewarded the particular person who was Taro. So he rewarded Taro for his thoughtfulness to uh, to motivate, okay, to motivate all the children to for look after their parents. Okay, that is why he did this. So here are some fill in the blanks. So this you can say this is a small summary of your story or a small part from your story. Okay, you have to fill the correct word in the blanks according to the story. So a dash woodcutter means a young woodcutter, Taro, lived on a lonely hillside. Okay, it was a thoughtful son who worked hard but earned little money. We had discussed all the things. One day he saw a beautiful waterfall. See, whenever you find a noun, okay, woodcutter is a noun. So, what we needed here, what we placed before the noun, a determiner or an adjective or an adverb. So, what we needed here, an adjective. So, because determiner I is here, so a dash woodcutter. So, what we needed, an adjective. So, we can find it from here. Uh, Young, beautiful, delicious, all are adjective. So, what is most appropriate for woodcutter? Young. So, a young woodcutter. Okay. If you are not aware of the story, you can fill also with that type with the help of grammar. Okay, in a grammatical way. Find these sentences in the story and fill in the blanks. So this made Taro sadder than ever. These are from your story. Paragraph number also given. You have to fill them according to the story. He decided to work harder than before. Next morning, Taro jumped out of bed earlier than usual. Usual means earlier than daily routine. He began to chop even faster, more faster. Next morning, Taro started for work even earlier than the morning before. Okay, so student, you have to revise the question answers daily. You have to read out the story. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Okay, direct in the school. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Goodbye.